I ain't gonna say. I like to say thank you for showing me around Wilmington, man.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? I feel like I'm part of Wilmington now.
Yeah, I mean, now
Only
you see
been
the
here for
side.
one day,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I've been
you're more
everywhere.
than welcome. You're
I know
more
the
than
east
welcome.
side, the west side,
North side.
north side.
Mayor Carney had made it illegal for homeless to be camping anywhere else but this place. But on June 15th, they just evicted them. As you can see, there's nothing here. All the people have left. I think that we've been investing heavily into our arts, been investing heavily into our infrastructure, and those things bring jobs, bring more opportunities, and that in turn will drop the crime rate. It's taking the time to investigate, see what is happening on the actual street level. People want change, so I think it's going to happen.
Middle school education, so I want to be a teacher. So yeah, I just want to say never give up. Even though the storms sometimes get hard, it's always sunshine at the end of the storm. So.
Just the same way the Jewish get days, the Puerto Rican day just got signed in with no pushback.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that has nothing to do with their freedom, has nothing to do with anything dark in their past. We are only race God has it. They be like, yo, we need you, because you know, some of the young brothers, they don't have that at home, or you know, just don't have that structure. So we just been trying to provide that cushion for them so they can be focused in school. I try to tell them all the time, yo, you got to focus on your grades. You got to do what you have to do so you can do what you want to do. And so, and I'm just starting out, but getting to build that relationship with them is wonderful. Even just coming down the street, one of the water boys, he was one of my students. He's, you know, shouting me out. I'm like, yo, come to the POW tomorrow because we got the hack league. So it's just, that's how Delaware is. Everything leans on one another. It's a circle. And we have our own economy here, you know, a social economy. So where people can meet one person, be meeting the next person, and that's just how Delaware is.
Yeah.
You got to make sure we tapped in and staying active.
Work with each other, teamwork.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Hey
sir.
guys, welcome back. This
Dexter Dizzy Bland.
Dizzy Blade, man, from Wilmington, Delaware, right? He running for
State Rep District 3.
State Rep District 3, all right, in Wilmington, Delaware. Delaware area. Is Wilmington area?
Yeah, it's Wilmington. West side of Wilmington, Hedgesville, Cool Springs, West Center City. That's my areas.
All right, man. So, you from the Wilmington part of town?
Yeah, I'm from Wilmington, yeah.
Born and raised, grew up?
Yeah, well, born in Pennsylvania, but I was raised in Wilmington. Went to all my schools in Wilmington, from Bancroft all the way to Howard. So that's all Wilmington schools.
Your Wilmington school.
Yes,
That's pretty
sir.
good, man. So, what made you decide to run for city, not city, but state representative?
Because for too long, our people have been underrepresented, and they haven't been heard from the people that's in the office. It's just, we're tired of protesting. We're tired of making all this rah-rah, all the online activism. It's time to step in the ring and make sure we have representation.
Oh, that's pretty good, man. So, what unique experience you gonna bring to the state?
Man, I'm a real person. I'm just like you. I'm just like the people watching. I work, I have my children, and we're just tired of being pushed around. People work 50, 60, 70 hours a week and still not making a good life for each other. And the people that are mostly in control of that are our politicians. They're the ones that change the law. They're the ones that set the budget. They're the ones that flow the money from the federal government to our hands. And per J.D. Vance said this on record, that 10 cents for every dollar reaches the American person. So that, to me, that's a problem.
10 cents every dollar.
10 cents every dollar.
Oh, wow. So, you live in Wilmington. Wilmington be on the news recently, right? For the park area. Now, the city donate 10 to the people
Yes, sir.
that live in the park. Now, I just realized to kick them out the park, right? So, what's your thought on that?
I think it's a terrible act. They just gave them the tents in April.
Yeah.
So in June 15th, they just evicted them. They gave them a choice to either go into a hotel or into like a recovery facility, but it was just too abrupt. Just by working with those type of people, it takes time to unwind that type of mindset to even go into a regular lifestyle. And then still, we're scrambling them because those hotel vouchers are only 90 days. So in the next 90 days, you're going right back out to the streets.
Right back on the streets. So there's no regular outlet.
There's no great,
It's just a little temporary cover.
Exactly. It's just a Band-Aid.
Yeah.
It's just a Band-Aid.
That's not good, man. Wilmington, the crime level been reducing, right? For some, you know what I mean? That's a good thing. It's very good, Wilmington. What do you think they're doing different this time to keep the crime down?
I mean, everybody's dead, everybody's locked up, so that's just the natural course of it.
Yeah.
You know, if everybody's being killed, everybody's being locked up, the people that are doing the crime, obviously, it would take a dip. But I think that we've been investing heavily into our arts, been investing heavily into our infrastructure, and those things bring jobs, bring more opportunities, and that in turn will drop the crime rate.
All right. So you were telling me this well, off camera. You were telling me you're running as an independent.
Yes, sir.
Why you pick that? Why you don't pick a Democrat or Republican? Why you decided to go independent route?
Because I don't like the way Democrats or Republicans have been handling our government. We have to have a third party so we have that real democracy. It doesn't matter if, you know, right or left wing, it's the same bird. But being an independent gives me the autonomy to speak how I want. I don't have to go with anybody's agenda, left or right. And it brings a fresh set of thought processes to our government.
Oh, wow. So is there any challenge to being an independent politician?
Absolutely.
Like, what's some of them things you go through?
Being an independent means I have to get everything from the muscle. I'm not backed by no machines, so I have to go out there myself, make sure I'm meeting the people, getting my petition signatures, getting my money up. You know, with Democrat or Republican, there are pots of money that's already sitting there ready to infuse people. There are organizations that want to help, only if you are blue or red. But as an independent, I have to gather from the people, which to me is the most authentic and the most real way to even interact.
Because the people invest in you.
There we go.
So now you got to invest back in the people. That makes sense.
Yes, sir.
All the party is party thing.
Yeah, it's all bought. People are bought and paid for.
They all run with the same ideas, same goals, same, you know. Nobody's ready to stand out to be different.
There we go.
So being independent, you're right. That makes a lot of sense. So you know who you're running against, or you just?
Yes. As of today, nobody's in the seat. Nobody's running. Not myself or the incumbent, but the incumbent name is Josue Ortega. Josue Ortega, excuse me. He's our current incumbent. I'm not sure if he's filing or not. I mean, that's here and there or there. But me, I'll be on the ballot within the next couple of weeks with the Independent Party of Delaware. They're going to be nominating me, and we're going to be moving forward that way.
Oh, wow. I see a lot of construction going on around here.
Yes, sir.
So Wilmington is growing. It's getting bigger, right? A lot of business and opportunity coming into town, right?
Yes, sir.
What you think that do that benefit the citizen or just big corporation? What you thought?
It's 50-50.
Yeah.
Of course, there's a lot of handshakings, a lot of backdoor deals, which is why our riverfront looks the way it looks. But there are no people from the community that's actually doing the work. So yes, we are expanding. We're getting more innovative places. They're upgrading things, more houses. But we're talking about luxury apartments that are $2,000 right down the street from poverty.
Wow.
And that's what people are upset about. That we're on the outside looking in, how our whole city is turning over. You know, and there are things in place where they're trying to look for more minority vendors, minority companies to do this work. But it's just not enough. I mean, it's just not enough. It's not enough low-income housing. And we are not in a position politically, which is why I'm running, to have voices at the table. Of course, if everybody's in a room that looks like each other, sounds like each other, has similar backgrounds, of course they're going to look out for their better interests. But if it's people like myself and others that are from the community, the room changes, and then the intent and the protection comes with the people in the room.
Wow. All right. So if you started this video, guys, from the start, he was talking about the youth, right? So you got a lot of passion on helping the youth, right? What's some of the challenges you think the youth is facing in this state?
The youth are facing mental health problems. The mind is so soft. They're not being resilient. They're not looking for the way out, which is through technology right now. Our AI, the coding, the building applications, all those type of things is the future. Robotics, drone pilots, those things are the future. Our children are not being open to these things.
Not being invested, right?
Yeah,
like
they have to get into it. All the STEM our children need to be heavily involved, and they're not being driven to it. They're still being driven to the same lane avenues, rap, basketball. What people want to stream, play games. That's not it. The real money comes in building in the infrastructure. You got to stay abreast of the technology that we have.
That's pretty good. So, when you make that decision, you say, all right, you know what? Because it's a hard decision. Nobody want to leave their regular life to make that decision and say, you know what? I'm going to run for public service.
Yes, sir.
Public office, all right? How hard was that decision?
I thought about it for months. I mean, I've actually thought about it for years. I wanted to run in 2024, but my father passed away, my brother passed away.
Sorry to hear that.
It's all good. And I was getting married, so it was just a lot of things on the table. So I put it on the back burner, and I looked for the next open seat. What was this one? And I went for it. I went to go for it. Like you said, with no party, with no backing, I just figured it out. I did my research, and I put my feet to the ground. And I just made sure I got outside, I made my connections, and I followed through, which got me here.
All right. Is there any bill that on the House floor right now that concern you, or is there anything?
Absolutely. I'm for voting rights for all, meaning that our elders, our servicemen and women have mail-in ballots, no excuse mail-in ballots. All our disenfranchised brothers and sisters that have served their time, served their sentence, should be able to get their rights re-invoked so they can vote. And we just passed a Voting Rights Act that'll help protect us at the polls and protect our rights. So those are things that I'm focused on. Any bill that supports open primaries, bills that support the protection of our politicians, that just literally just passed, where we can use our campaign funds to get security, because political violence is a thing, it's a real thing. So we want to protect ourselves. We don't want to be feeling like somebody can come to our house and harm us or our children. So all those things I'm in support of.
All right, one more thing.
Yes, sir.
It's been big on the news. This is national news, right? Voter ID. You think it's a good idea?
I'm on the fence because the basis of it is racially motivated. They're looking to disenfranchise people. But on the flip side, you should have some type of verification to be voted. It just has to be worded the right way so black and brown people are not being disenfranchised, but also we're protecting our democracy.
Yeah, that's true. So, see, you got elected, right? First day in the Capitol building.
Yes, sir.
What you gonna do?
My first day in that Capitol building is removing all that old stuff that they got in there. We're gonna make it mine. I'm gonna make sure my staff is on point, the best staff in the building, and we're gonna get right to writing some bills up. We wanna make sure that our children are safe. There's a House Bill 75, which has not been on the floor, that has been passed around, pushed around. And House Bill 75 will allow victims of abuse to come forward from any time period. So it will erase all the statute of limitations, and it will allow the children and some of the adults that have been abused to come forward and face their accusers.
I think that's a good idea. I feel like a lot of people live with trauma. You know what I mean? That's what and trauma leads to mental illness, guys.
Absolutely.
A lot of people. So something like that, I think it's a good idea.
Absolutely. And to me, it only makes sense. The only reason why it hasn't been heard on the floor was due to people saying that it would affect our budget because all these lawsuits will come out. But money doesn't matter. The people matter.
Yeah.
You don't want your people being abused. You don't want our children being abused. And mental health matters. To me, that's what my whole situation is. Excuse me, I tapped the mic. The people are the country. We can't stop benefiting the people.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? We're holding up. The working class holds up the entire America. And there should be no reason why our children should not be protected and we're not being protected.
Yeah. All right, guys. Hey, guys, it's Happy Juneteenth. We celebrate. This is Juneteenth celebration, right? No celebration going on right now, but this is Juneteenth, right? What Juneteenth mean to you?
Juneteenth, to me, it's bittersweet. Because we're celebrating something that our history wanted to erase from us anyway. We're talking about all our ancestors that have been enslaved, didn't hear about it until the day that we're celebrating. There was a whole year from the time that the Emancipation Proclamation was signed until the last slave was actually told that they were free, which is why we're celebrating today. It's bittersweet. Everything in America is based on racism. We had to even fight to even get today. So I implore it. I love it because he's given us a day to celebrate our ancestors. But as I said, it's a bittersweet feeling because it's not based off of a real celebration. We're talking about breaking shackles from slavery, and that's what they gave us to celebrate. So I say we definitely keep this day, but let's look forward to another day that ain't got nothing to do with racism, that only celebrates black excellence.
All right. Hey guys, I'm not a historian, but Delaware been celebrating Juneteenth since the early 90s. And 2021 was the year to make it a federal holiday, right? Do you think it took so long?
Absolutely. I mean, as we said, it's based in racism. It should be no reason that people had to fight this long just to get a holiday that celebrates our freedom from racism and slavery. Just the same way the Jewish get days, the Puerto Rican day just got signed in with no pushback. You know what I'm saying? And that has nothing to do with their freedom, has nothing to do with anything dark in their past. We are only race that has to celebrate the racism and all the BS that comes with being a black person. We need days that are just celebratory, period.
All right, man. So, election gonna be what? November, right?
Yes, sir.
Are you nervous? Are you out there campaigning? What?
Oh, yes, baby. I'm out there every day. I'm knocking on doors. I'm going door to door. I'm going to hit every door in my district. And the fact that I've only been to about 25% of my district and gotten all this support, got almost 500 signatures, shows me that the people are primed for somebody new, not even just myself, but people in general. They're looking for a new way of thinking, a new way to approach our government.
That's pretty good, man. Get out there and vote, man.
Absolutely. November 3rd.
November 3rd, man.
But also the primary, September 15th. I personally won't be primary because of my party choice, but I will implore everybody to go look at the candidates that we have. There's a lot of seats being challenged this year, and I implore you to look into who you want to see represent you in the future.
So you're not going to be part of the primary? Why is that?
Because I'm an independent, and whoever might be on the ballot would be a Democrat or Republican. So I wouldn't even have to go to the primary. I'll go straight to the general
election. All right. So within Delaware, right, the independent ever won any seat? Did you ever look that up?
I think this would be history.
Yeah.
I would be the first person to be elected as an independent in a state seat. I think there's been independents in smaller seats, but to be in the state legislature, this would be a historic moment.
Oh, wow. You looking forward to that? A lot of pressure now, huh?
Absolutely, and I'm go for it. You know what I mean? I'm from the way. I'm from the streets. I've built myself up by getting out of the workforce, starting my own business.
So is there a lot of support, like family, friends, folks? Or how that work there?
You know how that goes. It's far and few between. Besides my wife, my mother and them. We're talking about the average person that doesn't even vote in my district. So the support that you think that I'm getting is not there. But there are the people that do support me. Those are the people I pour into. I'm not looking for people that's not trying to support or doesn't vote. We're just looking to make our way.
All right. So, all right. I'm gonna take it back a little bit. All right. I know we started on.
Yeah.
Come in. Man, you all right? Come in.
Bless up.
Introduce yourself first.
My name is Theodore McKinney. I'm a rising senior that goes to the University of Delaware, and my major is elementary and middle school education. So I want to be a teacher. So yeah, I just want to say never give up. Even though the storms sometimes get hard, it's always sunshine at the end of the storm. So just keep moving, keep grinding, and LGR, let's get rich, man.
All right, hold on a second. He running for a state senate seat, right?
Okay.
He running as an independent.
Dexter. Yep.
What's your thought on that?
I feel like you could do whatever you put your mind to. I mean, I believe in him. I've met this man for about three minutes, and I just believe that the vibe that he let me even say something to the camera, even give in my words or my opinions. I think that I respect him as a man. So yeah.
All right, thank you, man. Y'all have fun, all right?
Bless.
Shot Concrete Club, man. We are advertising our Concrete Club. We are advertising our brand. My boy Brand, my boy Jason. Introduce yourself, boss.
What's going on? I'm the founder of Concrete Club. My Instagram is _JasonStevens4. Make sure y'all tap in.
You all same school?
No.
What the issue? There's a bill where state representative, I think they already passed this bill, but it got to go up to the Senate, right? And it's SB 249, SB 249. There's a lot of problem going on, like people complaining there's gonna be a lot of more drugs users in the neighborhood, and a lot of syringe and pipes gonna be laying around, kids gonna be playing with them. What's your thought on that?
My thoughts is I feel like they have the right intention to try to reduce the drug harms in our cities, but enabling a drug addict is the worst thing we can do. And this is based off me being an addict, and this is based off what I've known from the people. And being an enabler does not help them break their chains. The only way to break them is to do the hard work. So a soft launch into recovery is never going to work, and any long-term addict can tell you that. Right. And I'm not an addict of drugs, to be clear. My addiction is gambling. Yeah. So as somebody that has an addiction, the only way for me to break that we have breaking it, is to ban myself from casinos, take the apps off my phone, don't engage in no gambling at all. You just have to do it, and you train your mind. It's all a mental thing. You got to retrain your synapses. It's scientific. So, to your point, House Bill 249, Senate Bill 249, is not a beneficial thing for the drug addict community, period. And then broadly, it's not good for our communities because we do not want to see those type of activities in our neighborhoods where our kids live. It's just that simple.
Yeah, it's a tough decision, man. So if you were in office, right? If that's something you're gonna say no or yes?
I vote no for it. I vote no.
All right, man.
It's per the nature. It's the nature of the beast. If you sit somebody in position for the next 5 years, they got control over how much money goes where, and they know where the money going. Of course, they're gonna follow the money. They're gonna put the money where they want to put it, and they're gonna use it how they want to use it. They don't have no oversight, especially if you're not asking for tangible results. It's part of the nature.
So you think November election is very important for the state of Delaware?
Absolutely. The 2026 November general election is going to be one of the most important we're going to have in the next 10 years. This is setting us up for our entire future. The way things are going now, they have to go a different way. Nobody's happy with it. I can see if people are happy, but people are not. People are rallying, people are protesting, people are coming out. The average person is getting more involved in their local politics. We're talking about people that's just online, being investigative, even people like yourself that's taking the time to investigate, see what is happening on the actual street level. People want change, so I think it's going to happen.
All right, man. Get out there and vote, especially Dover. Get out there and vote.
You got to.
You don't like the vote, man.
You got to. Our voting numbers is way too low. We're talking about like 10% of our entire population goes out and votes.
10%?
10%. Even in my district has about 8,000 registered voters, and only 2,000 go out on presidential years. So that's every 4 years. That's the most that comes out. So on these low years, that's how our politicians stay in these offices, continue to assume power, because they're banking on the average person not going out and voting. They're banking on their base to just come out and vote for them, or more, even easier for them is to not have a challenger at all. A lot of our seats are ran with no challengers. The incumbent stays in office indefinitely.
Wow. I gotta ask you this question.
Yes, sir.
All right. Politicians are switching parties. See, you run as an independent, right?
Yes, sir.
What do you think the people that are switching party to run as a different party in the middle of an election season? What's your thought on that?
My thoughts is it's part of the game.
But you think that's fair, though? So
it's
this
the
they got
rules.
this still have the same mentality,
Mm-hmm.
just different branding.
Yep. Like I said, it's part of the game. Politics is a mental game. You gotta woo the people. If they know for a fact that 90% of the people going to vote blue, they're going to switch to the winning team. It's just like basketball. You're going to go for the team that's going to get you a championship. Now, do I think it's right? Do I think it's fair? Not necessarily, but ethically, if you could do it, then I say do it, because that's part of the reason why I did it. Only reason why, one of the reasons why I became independent is to go directly to the general election. Now I don't get primary by nobody. I'm not doubling my election time. I'm going straight to the gusto. If I win, I win. I lose, I lose. But in the primary, everything's up in the air. We got 2 and 3 people running for the same seat. To me, it was a waste of time.
Yeah.
So I would rather go spend all my energy and my resources on the general election. And if I win, we on.
All the way down to Christiana Park in Wilmington. Tell me about this park, buddy.
They just evicted all the homeless out of this encampment. The Mayor Carney had made it illegal for homeless to be camping anywhere else but this place. But on June 15th, they just evicted them. As you can see, there's nothing here. All the people have left, and they either gave them a hotel voucher for 90 days or sent them to some type of treatment or transitional housing. And as you see, some people had to leave their stuff behind because either they got sick, they're in the hospital, or they're already in these houses and they didn't have a chance to get their stuff.
That's crazy. So 90-day voucher. What come after that?
Back to the streets, I suppose. I mean, I guess they have a plan that's not necessarily public, but I think it was a bad move. It's a bad eyesore. You can see how beautiful and broad this park is. This is part of our riverfront, and this is a historically black park where we come hang out, where they have events such as today is Juneteenth. We would usually have something down here where we're celebrating and have a great time, but you see it's fenced off and nobody's even over here.
That's crazy. You also, right? I don't even know what to say, but I ain't gonna lie to you. But what next for the park though? What next? What they trying to do? Now everybody is gone. What next?
I think that they're going to be trying to beautify it, bring it back to its original luster. We have a beautiful baseball park. There's a fishing part, a dock over here. There's a pavilions in here. It needs to be opened back up to the public so we can come use it and bring our kids and our family down here.
You told me before the people camped here, it was like a political thing, right? So it came down from the mayor.
Yes, sir.
The mayor picked this area for the homeless, right?
Yes,
That's
sir.
what you were telling me.
Yes, sir.
Why you think he did that?
It's all racial. This is a predominantly black neighborhood. This is right over east side, leading to the north side. This is a predominantly black area, so it's off to the cut. This road right here is the one way, and it's industrial right here. So of course, if you tuck all the people on the back end of your riverfront where nobody comes, it's not an eyesore. If they were down at the riverfront, the main part of the riverfront, the issue would have been solved in weeks, not months, but weeks. And they would have never made it legal for people to camp down at the riverfront, which interferes with their business. So this is off to the side, off to where no businesses are around. So they thought this was the proper place to do it.
Wow, that's crazy. I like to say thank you for showing me around Wilmington, man.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? I feel like I'm part of Wilmington now.
Yeah. I mean,
I only been for one day, you know what I mean? I've been everywhere.
Welcome.
I know the east side, the west side,
north side,
north side, all them
east
sides,
yeah,
man. Shout out to Wilmington. But look, any last word you want to say to the people?
First off, I want to just thank Alex Pill for even coming out and showing you guys our city and the condition that it's in. But also, my name is Dexter Dizzy Bland. I'm running for State Rep District 3, which is the west side of Wilmington, Hilltop, West Center City, Hedgeville, Cool Springs. I'm running as an independent, so go out there and vote for me at the general election. Check out Born for Brothers, where we're mentoring the young people. And we're starting a youth civic lab at the Teen Warehouse, where we're teaching the young people how to integrate with our government. We're raising the future politicians and legislators.
Yeah, man. And, oh, my fault. Hey, guys, y'all didn't see this off camera, right? You are interacting with the young people at this store. That's pretty good, man. I appreciate that, man. We need more people like you to step out there for the young folks, man.
Yes,
Keep
sir.
it moving.
Absolutely.
Hey, guys, if you watch this video all the way to this point, you already know you're citizen. See you next video, all right?